Welcome back, everybody, to another
Welcome.
session of the God Killer campaign. Linnea is not here again. Not exactly sure why, but that is okay. We're going to go ahead and continue, and if they join, they join. But where we last left off for Jade, since Jade unfortunately missed last session, basically we have gone through most of everyone's memories. Each one containing little truths that everyone's beginning to learn from either the convergence of people's timelines slightly changing and just some of the pasts that are still haunting the current party. We went through Gareth's memory as we found out that Shane gave up his soul to a fire hellion for eternal servitude just so Gareth could be regained life, as apparently he was petrified into a statue. So that is basically his memory, as they had to fight a fire hellion and unpetrify the Gareth of the past to help Shane regain a bit of control. But unfortunately, the fire hellion did escape with Shane in tow. After that, we ventured into Brillow's memories, where we discovered that Brillow had been a failed experiment of the scientist. Ripped away from his home world originally and experimented on, but had his memories removed and returned to his home world because he was deemed a failure because he had free will. And then we finally delved into Irkbluz's memory, where we actually see that the party took on the role of the enemy forces against the orc camp and slaughtered all of the orcs within the camp, unknowingly, the illusion making them believe they were fighting the enemy armies. During that memory, they actually see Gareth coming into the tribe horrified at what is happening, and this is when they learn that Gareth had taught the armies the fire magic they needed to burn down Irk's village. There was a confrontation. Yeah, there was a confrontation between Gareth and Irk, where Irk said he would never forgive Gareth. Gareth, from not just the sadness, but just the mental strain and physical strain of the tower, turned into ash, and like a phoenix, rose again from the ashes with a new body and a new class. Still the Gareth that you remember, slightly different though, as he's no longer a sorcerer, but he is a wizard. He regained all of his memories, and we are continuing from there as everyone had begun to ascend the stairs once again, almost ready to enter into your memories, Jade. And that is where we're going to be starting off, is with you all ascending the stairs.
Boy.
Yeah. So there's a bit of a divide in the party right now, as Irk does not trust Gareth whatsoever. Gareth has gotten basically a new form that he has taken. And
Gareth the White.
Gareth the White went from Gareth the Grey to Gareth the White.
Yep.
And now we ascend to your memories. Is everyone ready to enter into Jade's memories?
Good. I possibly would like to have an interaction with the new Gareth. Technically the old Gareth, but also not at the same time.
Yeah, that could be why you're climbing the stairs.
All right. Brillow's just walking around Gareth while they're climbing the stairs, and he's just like, huh. So Gareth, you're
Yeah.
breathing now?
No. Still not breathing. But I have regained most of my memories.
So wait, what was the other Gareth then? Was that just a cloud? Or was that a Gareth from... Ow. my head.
Well, that was me, yes. It's hard to explain. I believe the transformation was mainly because we used the tower. And the tower's magic is immense.
So, I see. Is Gareth carrying around anything that he wasn't carrying before?
Yeah, you go ahead and answer, Gareth.
Yeah, he's wearing a white and gold robe. And
As-
he's actually carrying a spellbook.
Yeah, as well as having that firehawk on your shoulder.
Oh, yes. Here, and I'll show you what the firehawk looks like.
If it doesn't look like a hawk made of fire, I'm gonna be so upset.
It's technically an actual creature called a firehawk, like in IRL.
Listen, he knows not to step on my fire squirrel's territory.
He knows not to step on my. He knows not to crimp my style.
There, I put her in free to post.
Alright.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's really pretty. I didn't know that was a real animal.
Yeah,
That
it's
is an Australian firehawk.
it's Gareth's
Oh, that's-
find familiar.
Oh,
Wow.
that's cool.
So pretty. What's his name?
Her name is Gwen.
Sorry, what did you say? Her name is?
After my beloved wife.
Gwen.
Oh, Gwen. Oh. She's very pretty.
What about you, Irk? How do you feel about Gwen?
Good, stupid name. He's still mad.
So I see your. Oh wow, that's gonna be a bit. This is gonna be a bit complicated going forward, but that's besides the point. So as I'm walking around, I'm just like, see, you're having a new change of style
Yes,
in your magic. It smells different.
it is quite different.
Indeed.
Although the same.
I mean, you're still carrying a book, but it's really just like sniffing it. It's different.
Yes, this isn't the book of. This isn't Shane's book. This is my spell book. For I am a wizard
Oh.
now. I am a chronology wizard, or as many people like to call, a chronomancer. Not much different than that of a clockwork soul sorcerer, which I was before.
So you went from a time sorcerer to a time wizard.
Precisely.
And don't
That-
forget, this version of Gareth is also a little bit stronger, as he can actually hold 60 pounds rather than 45 pounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
The
We have a new
gains.
fighter.
Huh.
I've been working out.
Did becoming a wizard like change you at all? Because like this cloak looks pretty heavy compared to the one
Wow.
you used to wear before. The one you used to wear before just used to be like thin. It was actually kind of see through. No one kind of here wanted to say anything about it, but I'm glad you wore
Yeah, the
underwear.
book was kind of lame.
Well, I still have my bag of holding, which I like to keep everything in, so it keeps the weight light. Although I do miss having Shane carry everything for me.
So, are you from like a completely different timeline than the? Oh wait, never mind. You're a clone, but not a clone. Garrett.
No, Nancy, I am still Gareth. It's just with everything that has transpired in this tower, I believe the tower has changed me.
Yeah, you could say that. That's
That's definitely something you could say.
So are you still
definitely
as good of a
something that
talker
comes
as you used
across
to
you.
be? Or did anything else change about you besides being stronger?
Oh, not exactly sure.
Well, as long as you're always the smooth talker we've always known, get us out of the situations that you kind of cause, it'll be good, all good from here.
Well, I can certainly try.
Brillow just shrugs and like goes up, stairs.
All right. So then you all begin to head up the stairs, unless there's any more interactions anyone would like to do.
Garrett's still puny.
Here we go. All right, then. So then you all begin to head up the stairs. One second. And then you approach the door. You know that this is the final door. As Jade, this is your memory that they're going to be entering into. But what are they going to be seeing? Only
I don't
time
know. It
will
terrifies
tell.
me.
As you all open the door, and the light envelops you, as you don't really hear much, but you do smell what smells like gunpowder. Hold on. There we go. As all of you are whisked into this new area, you seem to be buried in trenches right now. It's completely silent and quiet, and many of the military men within these trenches seem to be sleeping. Jade, you recognize this as the night that you were trying to escape.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. What do I see, like...
As you peek
I've got...
your,
Yeah.
yeah,
keep going.
as you peek your head over the sandbags and the improv wooden spikes that you've all placed in front of these barricades, you just see craters from where explosions have gone off, decimated buildings that have been ground flat, what looks like an old mining railroad that has been pretty much destroyed and demolished, as well as straight ahead of that, you can see the enemy's camp that is very far ahead. You know deep in your mind that the only way to safety is to make it through the enemy's encampment and make it out the other side.
Okay. So... we have to get out through that side. I'm gonna point towards across the field. And best probably to go quickly but quietly. If memory serves, we're not the only ones awake.
So we're trying to sneak here.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a spell we could use. From your memory of going through here the last time, would it be effective to do it now, or do we have to like wait?
Might as well do it now, and then we'll just start making our way through.
All right. If anybody has anyone to summon, do it now. As I say that, long story short, if everybody, I can do as many creatures within 10 feet of me, I think it is. And I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace. But before I do that, I'm going to summon my wildfire companion, but instead of an owl, I'm going to do a rat. I rat is.
You said you want to make it a rat?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you summon your wildfire companion, making it a rat instead.
Yep.
And then you're doing Pass Without a Trace on everyone around you, which I believe gives a +10 to the stealth.
Yep. I'm about to
Mhm.
cast a spell in the chat. Rolling initiative. So everyone within 30 feet of me, including the rat and Garrett's falcon. And
Okay. Well, then I need everyone to go ahead and make me stealth checks then with a +10.
Oh boy.
I believe Irkbluz is
Um,
at disadvantage because of his heavy armor, but he still has the +10.
It's because of the heavy armor and the sauce. So he just
Oh,
has
yeah,
like
that's right.
just mega disadvantage.
22.
so 34 for Jade.
Yeah, 34.
Dear Lord, Jade.
Yeah.
To add +10,
Oh, I guess it
it's
didn't add the-
dash B plus
Oh,
slash minus.
Yeah. But so Irk,
Okay.
you would have had a 19.
yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's incredible still.
That's all really good.
All right.
Yeah, that passed the
so-
trace coming in clutch.
Yeah, Gareth got a 22, Brillow got a 35, Jade got a 34. Or no, Brillow got a 25, Jade got a 34, and Irk got a 19.
Should we still
Mhm.
roll for Linnea if she's with us technically? or
Yeah,
no?
I'm gonna roll for Linnea here.
Okay.
Let me go over to Linnea's sheet.
She doesn't need to roll with disadvantage, does she?
Irk
Or
and
she
I are
does.
Heavy armor.
equally healthy.
I believe she has heavy armor. I'm gonna double check that here right now. Yep, she
believe it
wearing
is
plate
blue.
armor, so it's disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay.
Still, the +10 is.
Straight +10 is +10.
Kind of makes it down. Oh, she got the same as her.
No, she got a 19. Yeah, because it's
So,
disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah, she got a 19
Exactly.
because she has a +0 to stealth, but it's at disadvantage, obviously.
Yes.
So, you guys begin to stealth through the battlefield. You're going to move what your normal movement distance would be. Moving up over the barricades, though, is going to count as difficult terrain, as you are technically climbing and then having to maneuver through the spikes.
Okay.
And
I
he
was
traps this-
hoping to go like that way.
You absolutely can. Yeah, so doing that, it'll be an extra 5 feet of movement just to get up onto that path, because that path there, I believe, is technically a wall.
So I thought that was the trench.
Actually, yeah, no, that is the trench. So then it wouldn't take an extra movement. So you just drop down into the trench, and then climbing up the ladder won't take any movement either.
But the barricades will.
Yeah, getting through the barricades will cause extra movement.
And this is our non-dash movement, right? This is just
Yes.
base.
So you can't technically dash while stealthing. I believe rogues can get an ability that allow them to, but if you try to
Cool.
dash while stealthing, you break stealth.
Gotcha. In that case, Irk moves 15 feet.
I would say because you're not in combat at the moment, you're able to kind of just move freely, but I would say every normal movement, you have to make another stealth check to make sure you're staying within, or we'll say every 2 movements, you'll have to make a stealth check. So Irk would be able to move 30 feet before he has to make another stealth check.
Okay.
So,
So
it would
then
be
for-
it would be the
for-
equivalent of having a dash action. You're just moving slowly and taking your time.
Okay.
So we gotta stay
So
with
then
them.
he can move another 15 then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Linnea
I-
would be 10, 15,
I will
20,
stay back with Irkbluz.
30,
You move on ahead.
40. Because Linnea has a movement of 40, if I remember correctly.
I can
Yes.
lead Brillow, and then you can go behind me, just for marching order.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I believe
Okay,
the rest of you have some extra movement still because you get double your normal movement speed. I'm allowing you before you have to make another stealth check. Irk, on the other. Yeah, Jade.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think that's, at least for me, that's about where.
Is that about where you're at? Because your movement's
I think-
Your movement's 30, isn't it?
Yeah.
So then
So
you'd be
why
able
is
to
why is Irk moving 15 per turn?
because of the exhaustion. that he
Exhaustion.
has.
Right.
From the
I want to just stay close because of,
Okay.
I believe, Pass Without a Trace has a, yeah,
No,
Does have
it
as a range.
it does have it has a range.
there's a casting range. I don't believe it has like
No,
a
Let me see.
You should-
What on you
Yeah,
is-
it's true. Okay, so it, for the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, after that,
Yeah,
I guess
you
you don't
just
have to
assault.
stay within 30 feet.
Okay, that's
so once
fine.
it's,
then. I
so
can-
then you'd be able to move forward farther if you wish.
Jade. Hey, Jade.
yeah, that was my understanding.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
lift me up real quick? I have an idea.
Yeah.
Before we go up there, I can have my rats scout out the area.
Okay,
Are there any, like
sounds
mines or booby traps that we got to worry about?
good. Would there be mines or booby traps?
You do know that there were definitely booby traps that were placed in this war to try to prevent enemies from sneaking over in the middle of the night. Mines, I would say you probably haven't implemented mines technically, like pressure mines. These would be more of like just magical traps that would like cause a fireball to explode or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I believe I have a solution to our current dilemma. I will cast.
Yeah.
I will use my staff to cast Pass Wall. If the DM will, if God will allow me, to get us into the trenches on the other side.
is the white like symbolizing that he's a man of the cloth now? Is that like, do I have to call him Father Gareth?
No, Gareth is fine.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Jade,
Kneel
now's
down
not
and
the
give me
time for your
20
daddy
Hail
problems.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Jade, it's okay, but you gotta be careful. Now's not the time.
Oh,
for
it's
your
only
daddy
20
issues.
feet deep. Never mind. It won't work.
It was a good
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, 20
was
feet deep, 5 feet wide, and 8 feet tall. So
We'd
Yeah,
be able
so
to go
it-
into it, but we'd be stuck in the ground.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Although, I mean,
it wouldn't be
you
able
could
to
get
make
us
it all the
that
way
crater.
across.
Could get us to the crater, perhaps.
But then we're way out in the open.
I don't know.
Uh,
It's an idea. We could pass wall with the sort of crater hop there. I don't know.
Guess you could find out.
Uh,
What's your rat doing, Brillo?
it's just like trying to like crawl through the area up ahead, and if it notices any traps, physical ones, he's gonna try to like set them off, like fight at them if it's like tripwire or
Okay,
like, things
so
like that.
we're gonna give your rat 20 feet of movement. So go ahead and move it 20 feet to where you want it to be.
All right.
With it being as small as it is able to pass through the wooden spikes without any sort of disadvantage.
Okay. For easy purposes, I'm just using the squirrel as the rat.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15,
Okay, and now it has 20 more feet of movement if you would like, unless you want it to go ahead and make a perception check.
I'd like it to make a perception check.
Okay.
I believe it uses my stats as a find familiar.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that.
Alright. Let's see. Perception. Oh, nat 20. Lit.
Dang, that's good.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
With
The
this
conspiracy is true.
perception, your rat can see. So through its little rat eyes, you see that this building has been completely demolished and flattened. There's pretty much no surface to hide behind here, as well as no traps laying out. The only bodies within this are the bodies of the innocent who were caught between the crossfire.
This place is a hellhole. What happened? There's so many dead innocent people.
Yeah, that's yeah. We didn't discriminate. It wasn't really up to me.
Is there any special characteristics about the innocent people here that are not alive anymore?
The people who were here, it actually seems to be a mixed race family. It looked like the father was a half orc while the mother was a human, or the husband was a half orc and the wife was a human. They did not have children. That's my notes do not say they have children.
So gruesome.
So more than
But-
likely, this was just like open lands to where they were trying to live peacefully away from the conflict, and it seems the conflict had caught up to them.
So far it's looking like the only problem we're gonna have up here is like these spikes. They're kind of
So you're coming in kind of quiet there, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
The only problem we're gonna have going through here are these spikes. It's kind of tight. It might not be tight for me, but it probably is gonna be tight for all of y'all. So be careful.
Okay, fair.
Jade, do you still want to go first?
I think yes. I think that'd be best.
Also, I only checked over here because it was like easy for my rat to get to. I did check the easier path. I probably should have. So I
There's an-
don't know if there's gonna be any traps over there.
That's
So
okay.
be careful.
I gotta switch the music over to stealth mission.
As I
Ooh, I
pat
like
Jade
it.
on the back as they go up the ladder if they choose to.
All right. So then each of you can begin your movement to where you will be on the map.
That was 5, 10. There. Alright, food there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
I'd get to there without or with my double movement.
Okay.
That's 60 feet even with the difficult terrain.
Okay. And then Irk, you're able to move up to 30 feet.
Don't I have to make another stealth check though?
I'm going to have you make the stealth check at the end of the turn. I'm going to have
Okay.
each of you
Okay,
do a
then-
stealth check at the end just to see if like something happens. Because I want you to be able to like move a bit first.
I think he would be stuck on the barricades, actually, because that's what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 has him, like, in the middle of the barricades, basically.
Sorry, that's hilarious.
All right, Gareth, you're up. So Linnea, because she's a centaur, difficult terrain for Linnea when it comes to climbing. Every 1 foot of movement is 4 feet. So getting up
Can they
this,
get up the ladder
getting
even?
up the ladder is going to be difficult. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to the ladder. And Linnea has 4 feet of movement. Or has 40 feet of movement.
How high is it?
The ladder's only 5 feet.
But centaurs can't climb ladders.
Centaurs cannot normally climb ladders.
So what
Was
I
it
will
like a
do?
little step stair ladder, or is it like a...
It's gonna be a normal climbing ladder. I was like, so what's Gareth gonna do? Because I was gonna have her, just make like a jump check to try to actually like jump
Alright.
up.
Have her do the jump check, and if she fails that, I have a plan.
Okay, if she does fail it though, I will have her roll stealth because she will more than likely make noise.
That's alright. She's got pass without trace. She's fine.
Yeah, but it's only a +10.
It's +10, and a 1 on a +10 is only an 11.
True. Well, you know what? It's worth it for the mission. I will use 5 charges of my staff and cast telekinesis. I can lift an object or creature up to 1,000 pounds. And I will pick her up and place her behind me.
I'm sorry, Linnea is 1,000 pounds.
You could try to
I
do
think
the
Linnea might weigh. Actually, no, you'd be able to because Linnea, according to D&D lore, should normally weigh right around 600 pounds, and Linnea is currently carrying 157. So Gareth would absolutely be able to pick her up with telekinesis. You said you set her right here in front of the stat, in front of the. All right. 5. So then I'll have her keep moving. 30, 35, 40. That would put her there with the double move. So now I will have everyone go ahead and roll me stealth checks again.
Right.
Good job, Gareth. That was good thinking.
Oh, just
I
call me
always rely on Gareth.
Rogue Gareth with a 32.
Dear Lord,
Yeah,
32.
no one's gonna call you that with a 38.
Right, Jade. I keep thinking I'm like 38. No, your stealth is already a +10. I keep forgetting.
I get
that.
That's
plus
how you
20
add.
with-
That's how you add the +10 to it. If you'd like to.
Yeah.
So Irk got a 17. Brillow also got a 17.
Yeesh.
And then Jade got a 38. And Gareth got a 32.
I got caught in the trap.
Good God.
Luckily, you guys haven't been spotted yet. As Brillow, you can go ahead and move your rat further if you would like.
My rat's just gonna be doing rat
It-
things, nibbling on dirt, shit.
Nibbling on dirt.
So there you go. Bop.
Jade, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception? Great
Yes.
question, DM. It's 16.
16. You look over in the nearby trench. you can see one of your soldiers currently sleeping in this trench with a rifle in hand.
Shit. When you say one of my soldiers, you mean like one of the Penal Legion?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
What's going on?
Linnea's like, Jade, what's wrong?
We should just keep going. Fine. I'm gonna take out Jerry.
Is there enemies around us?
No, it's fine.
Jade's like, just look away.
No, I'm just gonna, like, if he looks like he wakes up, I'm gonna shoot him. But for now, I just want to keep moving.
Okay. Well then, so Brillow, that's where your rat moves?
Yep.
Okay.
Rat time.
I need you to go ahead and make me a perception roll for the rat.
Bonnie.
That's pretty good.
Damn, the rat's got mad good perception.
Where the rat passed through, it looks back and see that it narrowly avoided a glyph that has been set.
Where would that glyph be?
Right there.
Right there?
Yes.
Do you
Right
notice
here?
anything right there?
Yeah, so there's a glyph through that opening, and somehow the rat was narrowly able to avoid the glyphs that cover that opening.
Alright. So then I'm gonna have the rat double back.
Nothing in this area, right, DM?
Nothing in that area that the rat could see.
Okay.
Hey guys, don't use this area. You're gonna die.
Follow the glowing orange path. Ooh.
Go through that area. I didn't see anything at the edge, but we still should be careful.
Is that where Brillow got to? That's his
Yep.
movement? All right. So then Jade, you can go ahead and move. I think this is the quietest we've ever had a session. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm incredibly stressed.
I feel like the atmosphere and the ambiance demands it. I don't know.
Yeah, it feels like we're going through a battlefield right now.
When you're picking your way through no man's land.
Like, yeah, I mean, like, what's the alternative? Irkbluz, I hate this stupid barricade. Like,
Irk,
So
it's
we're
your
Yeah.
turn to move.
just like fling it into no man's land. Fuck this shit.
Is that what you're
So we're
actually
just-
doing?
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, imagine, like, is that the alternative? Like, no, of course.
That
yeah.
would be the alternative.
We're shut the fuck up. It's shut the fuck up Sunday. That's what it is.
Maybe Irk is gonna sabotage Gareth.
No, Irk's not that smart.
Irk's not that smart. He really isn't.
Hey, don't talk for them like that.
I'm pretty sure Irk is even aware in this situation that it would be really bad to have party infighting currently.
Yeah.
Did Brillow just go, hey, don't talk about Irk like that, but also, yeah.
I appreciate it.
Does that count as a
It's
backhanded
mean, but you're
compliment?
not wrong.
Sorry, what'd you say?
You're nothing.
No, not you. I was talking about the DM. I heard them say something, but I didn't hear what they finished with.
Oh no, I was just saying that was funny.
Yeah.
All right, Irk, where are you moving to?
So it's going to cost me an extra 5 feet. So getting to here would be 10, right? Like that's 10.
If you're gonna pass through the barricade, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be the same as going around it, I guess. So yeah, 10.
Yeah, pretty much.
15.
So you climb over the barricade. Yeah, so that'll be half movement. And then moving forward, one more square would be your 15, I believe.
Yeah, and I just want to. Yeah, that's 15. Yeah.
And then so you have 15 more feet of movement. Remember, because I'm giving you guys double movement before you have to roll.
Yep. I'm just gonna move right up to where Linnea is.
Gareth with the...
Trying to follow the same path as everyone else.
Garrett's doing all this math. He's Sherlocking right now.
Yes.
I think you might have a plan.
Actually,
Honestly.
I do.
Check it out, guys.
Does it have anything
Here,
to do
Bob.
with restoring the balance?
No, I'm not restoring the balance anymore, unfortunately.
That was such an iconic Gareth quote, along with
The balance.
Shield!
The balance can stay fucked.
Don't worry, guys. I have a plan. Beyblade, let it rip. There was a Beyblade into one of the pits. Just starts mauling everybody.
Irkbluz.
Yo, I saw this
No,
clip
this
of like
looks
this guy who
bad.
made like actual like Beyblades, like metal behemoths that he would set on fire and like this like like you would like probably lose your leg if you put like anything in there.
I feel like I'm losing my leg just hearing about it.
But it was so fucking
Nope.
cool.
Irkbluz, I believe
just
Gareth
invitation.
is speaking to you.
Irkbluz, I know you do not trust me right now, but I believe speed is of the essence, and you're not as nimble as you once were. So please, take this gift, as he will touch Irkbluz and cast Fly.
It's dangerous to go alone. Here, take this.
That will give you 60 feet of movement.
Yes, with fly, because it's magical movement, you will not have to move at half speed, but you have to stay low or else you'll be spotted, even with a stealth check.
What exactly is the spell's description? Is it
For fly, it says you touch a willing
Yes.
creature, the target gains a flying speed of 60 feet for the duration. When the spell ends, the target falls if it is still aloft unless it can stop the fall.
so the creature has to be willing?
Yes.
I think as Gareth attempts to cast it, Irk's gonna bat his hand away. Irk not need help, not from you. And he will not take the help from Gareth.
I understand your hesitation. But Irk,
Good, now shut up.
speed is of the essence.
Irk fast enough. You calling Irk weak?
I am not calling Irk weak. On the contrary, Irk is one of the strongest of us all.
Good, then leave me alone.
Brillow and Jade, you guys notice that Irk is starting to get quite flustered. He's becoming louder and not realizing it.
Irk.
You gotta
Please,
turn over to Jade.
just like motion like a finger to my lips. Please stay quiet.
Irk's gonna mimic the gesture and turn around and face Gareth.
He doesn't know what it means, does he?
I have no
No,
idea
he
what
just-
was just said. My wife was yelling at me.
I
Jade
didn't realize
basically just
Gareth was
shushed Irk.
married to Irk.
What?
Well, he just said his
Hang
wife
on.
was yelling at him. Irkbluz was just
Oh,
kind of
yeah, fair.
was yelling at him.
Little bit.
Damn, we're going through like the battlefields, and Garrett's going through where there's problems in his mind right now.
Two battlefields are
PTSD.
going on at the same
And
time right
matrimony.
now.
You know what they said? Love is a battlefield.
Shut up.
If I could
You
give
know-
inspiration, I would.
Please.
I feel like that's inspiration. I feel like I was. I mean,
I'm gonna give
come
you
on.
Roll me a
Disadvantage on your next
persuasion
roll.
check.
A persuasion check. You
That's right.
got it, TM. You ready for this?
I feel like
That's a 5.
Because of how bad that pun was,
That's not even a pun. That's a reference.
the
Come
guard in the
on.
trench is gonna wake up.
What the hell?
I'm gonna.
This
It's
is
it's
rigged.
mainly gonna be because of the bickering. The bickering is
Yeah,
starting to wake
that's
him
fair.
up. As his eyes open, he goes, "What's going on?" And he turns. It almost feels like it's in slow motion. Irk and Gareth, you guys have one action to try to take care of this issue.
Do I have my spell slot back?
Any spell slots you would have used from last session, you have not regained.
No, from when I tried to cast fly.
Oh yes, yeah, you
Perfect.
yeah, you don't have that, or you have that.
You fool! Trust me now! As he grabs Irk and casts invisibility.
Invisibility is another willing one.
You know what though? I'll say because I think like the action of him doing it catches Irk off guard because Irk's attention is going like from Gareth to Jade to the guard.
Oh
and then, like,
wait,
back to Gareth. Like
invisibility isn't a trust one. It just says a creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends.
no, okay, yeah, then perfect.
And then if you
Are you
yeah,
not
if you
invisible?
upcast it to 3rd level, you can target
Yes, I
one
did.
additional creature. So then yeah, so you targeted yourself and Irk then. As both of you become invisible, the guard looks over to where you guys would be standing, pointing the rifle over there, and slowly crawls his way over. As he gets right here, looking just past you guys as if you weren't there. Linnea being as quiet as she possibly can.
The centaur in the room.
Nobody pass any gas. He just looks. And because he doesn't see anything, he turns back and begins to walk back to the trench. As he walks back to the trench, you see a bullet pass through his head, coming from
Oh,
from the opposite side, as he falls dead into the trenches. And
my
then
God.
you hear enemy fire as a rain of bullets are now passing from each side, and you hear fighting coming from all around. I'm gonna have to
Immediately go prone. Like,
hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and change the fight music. Here we go. So now I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative. Oh, the channel's already in
have we-
combat. Hold on. I have to end it.
Yeah,
Oh.
from last.
I need to change my character sheet.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, you've already switched my character sheet?
There's the Irk roll we know and love.
There's the Irk.
All right, so let's see. We got Brillow, Jade, and Irk. So once
Yeah,
Gareth switches his sheet
I need to know
over,
how to change my character sheet.
exclamation point,
exclamation point.
CAR space, and then you'd put in the character's name, like Gareth Waychild. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and show all of the enemies now. Token layer.
Lovely.
All right, let's see. There we go. All right, Gareth joined with a 10 initiative.
I do love that the pins are that show the initiative as well. Like you just press the
Yeah. That's really nice. And there's the Linnea initiative classic. It's like they're here with us.
Truly.
Jade, you are first in initiative.
Yeah, so I went prone. So I'm just gonna be like belly crawling, essentially.
Got you. So, crawling while prone, you won't be able to dash, but you can move your normal movement speed, I believe.
I think that's correct. Basically, what I want to do is I just want to get into here.
Sure.
Yeah.
So then, as you head into there, you begin to slide down into the this what looks like an old dried up river, and you realize that there are orcs and your military fighting each other within this trench.
Bonus action dash so I can stand up.
Okay. that'll be half of your movement, and you have another half of your because you move 40, right?
I move
You
30.
move 30, so then you have 15 more feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
They currently aren't paying attention to you, but that doesn't mean that they might not turn their head to you if you fail a stealth check at the end of this.
Yeah, it's really fucked. I'll just target this orc right here with an attack.
Hey, yo.
All right. I guess roll to hit then.
Yeah.
Race?
Hey, yo! You gotta be shitting me, dude.
What'd you get? What is that? Oh my goodness.
Could we argue that they're
13.
not paying attention or see her right now with her current stealth?
A 13 is going to hit.
Oh, it
Oh.
is?
Yep. 13 is going to hit the orc.
Okay.
Good job, Jade.
So it's gonna do 30 points of damage. Because I dealt all 6s with my sneak attack.
Oh my
Dear
god.
Lord.
Jade, can you tell us how you really feel?
You.
Uh,
oh, dear Lord.
It's
Go
so
ahead and
crazy.
tell me how you do it.
It's just gonna like stick right in the back of his head. And as he falls down, I'm gonna look at the soldier and I'm gonna say, keep fighting.
The soldier does not seem to think that you're a traitor at the moment, as he is.
That was the plan.
Yep, he is very engrossed in the fight. Because you took out the one orc, he's gonna rush over and try to help out with this guy who's being double teamed by orcs.
When you put it like that,
Shut up.
It's so crazy. Jade got 5 6s technically.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane.
So the crazy thing is they got a 2 on the elemental and the 4 on their regular roll, which equals 6. Then it's a +6, and then on their 3d6 they got
Got
3
all
6s.
Yeah.
That's a funny roll. That's a hee hee ha ha tee hee roll.
that is, it's a little tee hee ha ha ha. But that is my turn. I that's my action, bonus action, and movement. Well, actually,
Alright.
still have 15 feet of movement, so I'm just gonna move
Okay.
there. It's not
Gotcha.
really 15 feet, but I don't want to move too far.
Gotcha. So then next for the turns is going to be Brillow. Before we do Brillow's turn, give me 1 second. I have to go grab my son.
Yeah,
Gotta go
Go-
grab a snap.
go
and be
ahead.
right back.
Officially starting back up, Brillow, you do. You just moved up to where Jade is, and you said your rat is with you, correct?
Yes.
There we go. So I went and moved your rat to you. Jade, Brillow was asking you a question as he moved up and was able to approach you.
Jade, is this the safest way through?
shit. I don't know.
I believe where Brillow moved was the end of his turn, correct?
I have a couple, but I'm just gonna stay near Jade. Not go too far.
Perfect. So that means it is Gareth's turn.
Am I ready? I would ready an action that if anyone comes to attack me, I'm going to cast a firebolt at them.
Okay. Gareth, your invisibility is technically still up.
And I'm gonna stay that way.
Oh wait, I can't ready an action. Sorry.
I haven't got any 3rd level spells left. I haven't got any fireballs. This isn't good.
Yeah, and you're invisible for an hour, you and Urk, as long as you concentrate on it.
Oh, he can break his invisibility whenever he wants. I don't care. I'm staying invisible. Yeah, I'm gonna move to here, and that's it.
Okay.
Wait, they don't know one of them is
All right.
trapped.
Yeah, you're up, Irk.
So my question is, would Irk know how to break his invisibility? Is that something he would understand, or does he just think he's kind of stuck?
So, technically, I believe Irk knows he can just break it whenever he wants. All he has to do is will it. All he has to do is be like, I don't want this anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then in that case, I think he would do that.
Then, as you break your invisibility, you begin to hear the armies behind you say, basically start to yell out, Orc close, open fire! And they begin to open fire on you, Irk.
Cool.
I am going to need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Oh, fuck.
With the +3 because I'm within 10 feet of Linnea.
Yeah.
God fucking damn.
Oof. A 1 with a +2 plus the 3, so you got a 6 total. Unfortunately, you're about to
Yeah.
take a barrage of bullets.
Hold
This
on.
is
Oh boy.
Don't you have Indomitable? Can't you reroll it?
No, not yet. But I do have luck, I suppose. I think I have one more lucky point.
Do you want to use your
I
luck
knew
point?
I have my session inspiration.
One moment.
Oh, that's right. I have my session inspiration from last session. That's.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me.
You're within
That's
30 feet of me. Rodeo shift! You get to reroll as my
Oh, so-
reaction.
Gareth's reaction just lets you reroll. Shit.
oh.
Alrighty then.
Oh
Okay
yeah,
then.
as a chronergy wizard.
Wow.
That was which one,
I
Gareth?
swear, if you roll and okay, it could have gone better.
That is
Okay,
much
that's
better.
a lot better.
You
That's a
went from
24.
one end
Yeah,
to
so
the
that
other.
was that was chrono shift. That was one of your 2 charges. Good job. That was a good call, Gareth. You saved him his
Thank you.
inspiration and luck point. So Irkbluz, you're
This
only
is
gonna
kind of
you're
saving.
only gonna take half the damage.
Lovely. I'm sure it's still a lot.
Because you are then diving out of the way. You're gonna dive into this nearby trench here,
Okay.
because that'll be the only way you can get out of the bullets like fire.
Right.
Let me see. So they're muskets. They are 1d12 piercing per musket.
Okay.
And how many enemies are down here? 4. 6, we're gonna say these 7 are what are gonna be firing upon you. So it's gonna be 7d12.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Roll 7d12, but divided by 2. Gotta remember. So I gotta.
And
I don't know how to do
I noticed
divided
on there
by
it
2.
says he's at 23, but on my D&D Beyond it's 58. I think it might not have updated from our long rest or our short rest.
Okay, so then I can always update it. Yeah, because you
Yeah,
guys
my
spent like hit die
apologies.
and stuff, didn't you?
Yeah. So he should be at full.
So 7d12, we're just gonna have to half whatever it is because I don't know how to do divide 2.
That's fine.
41, half that. So it's gonna be 20 rounded up, or
Jeez.
rounded down. It would be 20.
Okay.
So then you said you should have full health, correct?
Correct.
Right. HP Irk, and then how many hit points do you have currently?
58.
58. What does it say you have on here?
Oh.
23. Okay. So
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You can do a sheet to figure it out, find out. Where you can do it.
So it should be plus 55 or plus 35. There we go. So there's your 58.
Cool.
And now, HP, I have to minus 20 from you. Now you're down to 38
Nice.
as you dive into the trenches.
Did that cost me my movement then, or was that my deck save?
That's gonna be your deck save.
Okay, all right, that's fair. 5, 10. And you said this wall is like completely, like the house that we're standing in is completely collapsed. Like there's no wall really.
Yeah, there's nothing to hide behind.
Nothing to hide behind. This rock here, is that solid cover?
Which rock?
This one right here. That's just a
Yes,
in front
that
of
would
his
be
trench.
solid cover, but you have to remember bullets are flying from both directions. Right now, the most of the fire that's coming at you is from behind you, so getting behind the rock probably still would be helpful.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, just anyways. Would I be able to do that with 15 feet though? If I went 5, 10, 15? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I still have to
I'd
climb
allow
out of
it.
the trench.
I'd
Or
allow it.
okay, right. All right. We'll go ahead and say that's his movement. He'll go ahead and I think just take the dodge action as well, because if he's gonna get shot at from the other side, I'll at least have that +2 to AC. And does he have full cover here, or is it only partial cover?
You are going to have 3/4 cover.
Okay, we'll say that's good enough. And then he'll also use bonus action to second wind, which I think that might be one of the first times I've used that this campaign.
Wow.
Just to regain a little hit points. So not a lot, but 1d10 + 6.
Go ahead and roll it.
Yeah.
Let me see. 3/4 cover. You add a +5 bonus to your AC and Dexterity saving throws with 3/4 cover.
Cool. So he's gonna gain 11 hit points back.
All right, let me go ahead and add those then for you. There you go. That puts you back up to 49.
Sweet.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's my movement, action, bonus action. So, yeah.
Okay. So then, whose turn is next? It's technically going to be Linnea's turn. There isn't
Classic.
much Linnea can do except run. 25, 30, 35, 40. And then I'm going to have her follow Jade and Brillow. 30, 35, 40. That's going to bring Linnea up to you, Jade, and be like, Jade, is this really the safest route?
We're kind of winging it. Okay, stop asking me.
Damn, Jade's just catching strays.
Jade, you're up.
No, but I'm not catching strays. Urk's catching stray bullets.
Oh no, they were not straight. They were very much directed.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
Brillow and Irk, this memory feels very, very familiar to you guys as well. As you remember when you were rooting around in Jade's mind before, this is that memory that you were living through. Of this war that Jade was trying to escape from.
Is this the war we knocked the heck out?
This is that war.
Alright, Brillow's just thinking he has to keep Irkbluz away from Jade.
Jade, it is your turn.
You ready for this? We're gonna... Five. I'm gonna say it takes like double movement to climb out of the river. The river ditch. So that's 15, 20,
All right.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm just gonna be in here.
Got you.
And then,
Jade,
let me see.
give me a history check.
Oh no, DM. 11.
An 11. Something about this orb over here seems very, very familiar, but you can't put your finger on it.
I don't like that. Familiar in a good way or a bad way? Or just in a way?
In a way.
Fuck. Because, like, in my brain, it's like, oh, is this the... Is that maybe where I went to the other world? But now I'm like, I don't know.
Is that the end of your turn?
I'll move up so I'm at, like, the lip of the crater, but still good.
Okay.
Like, still inside of it.
Oh, you don't see
I
this
shoot.
guy yet. Here you go. There's a dead orc in that crater with you,
Oh, fuck.
whose head has
cool.
been blown clean off.
Can I... This guy's in range, but I assume I can't see him since he's in the trench.
Which guy? The
This one right
that
here.
one. You'd be able to fire on him with disadvantage because they pop up periodically to fire back.
Shoot, I'll just take a pot shot at this guy. That was one dice. Okay, just roll another 19. Okay, I miss. Yeah, that's the turn. I'm still in the crater. Just wanted to be clear on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just move back 5 feet. That's like a total of 60 exactly. So, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, this is the end of my turn.
Brillow, you're up.
Brillow would try to follow Jade. 30, 35, 40. Where are we going, Jade?
It's I'm gone.
Alright.
I left. I like just dipped without saying anything.
I followed where when I asked you.
Yeah, Brillow, I believe, is currently next to you in the trenches.
I don't know that the that orb over here, that it feels familiar, but I don't know why. And all of I just know we're supposed to make it to the other side, but I don't know. I don't
Gonna
know.
pull up?
You know, I don't know.
Did you just bring us to a bomb?
I don't know.
Why'd you
just
come here
feels
if you didn't know
familiar.
what it was?
Because I'm trying to get to the other side.
I've trusted you with this. Is that in my turn?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. It's just
All right, Gareth, you're up then.
All right. Here we go. Can I see the sword?
You can see the orb, Gareth.
Does it look familiar in it?
To you, it does not look familiar.
Okay. Does it look magical?
It definitely looks magical.
Since I dashed, I can still use bonus action, right?
If you dashed, unless you can use dash as a bonus action, then no. Or
No.
yes,
I
yes.
dashed as
Yeah,
an
you
action,
dashed as an action, so you can use a bonus action. Correct.
So I could use Misty Step.
Yeah, you absolutely could.
Perfect. And that will end my turn.
Everyone's just running for their lives. Irkbluz, you're up. You see everyone way ahead of you right now.
Alright. Let's see. I get the sense that if I break from cover, I'm gonna get shot at again. So before moving, I think he'll take the dodge action. Now I can see these guys down here in the trench, right? Or I can hear the fighting at least, correct?
You can hear the fighting, but you can't physically see them.
Okay. And I know they weren't the ones that fired in my direction, right? No.
No, they were not. But there is firing coming from every direction, pretty much, from both sides.
Okay. I only ask just for the purpose of the aggressive feature. Would I like identify them as enemies and be able to have the extra movement?
Does the aggressive feature require you to see them? That would be the only stipulation.
It's see or hear. It is see or hear.
Okay, if it's see or hear, then you absolutely can.
Sweet. In that case, then Irkbluz is going to break from cover. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait, hang on. 5, 10, 25, 30. Yeah. So he can make it. Let's see. It's 5, 10, 15, 25, 25, 30? Yeah. Okay, cool. Just make sure that lines up. So he's going to be able to make it to right there. That is his movement, bonus action.
So I'm going to have the guys behind you make an attack roll on you, but because you're taking the dodge action, they roll at disadvantage to hit you.
Yes.
That's definitely going to miss.
Cool.
Even without disadvantage. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely
Awesome.
going to miss. So you're running through the crowds, making it into the trenches with bullets like flying past you in all directions. And you land right in front of a dead orc who seems to have a crossbow bolt through the back of their head.
Awesome. At this point, I would see Linnea then, correct, as well, and I would see the fighting going on to my right or my left.
Yes. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, actually.
That's what I was gonna say. It's dirty 20.
Okay, I would say you're having flashbacks and PTSD from the humans attacking your camps, but I would say with a dirty 20, you're very easily able to compose yourself and realize this is not your enemy, nor are these your orcs.
In that case, then he will take his. Oh no, I've already used my action to. Never mind. So I can't dash. So, but I on my next turn will start moving towards Linnea.
Okay.
That's all for me.
It is now Linnea's turn. Linnea calls out to you. Irk, are you okay?
Irk, fine. Just got shot a little.
One of the orcs calls out to you and says, Orc, help us kill humies.
1 second. As he turns back to Linnea.
Linnea says, I'm going to go up ahead to try to meet with the others.
Okay, Irk, catch up. He's very out of breath.
5, 10. So she moves 10 feet. About a 5-foot climb here. So it's going to be... What is that? That's going to be 20 feet of movement. That makes it 30 feet right here. The 35, 40, which is normal movement. Linnea is out in the open currently, and she sees the orb and goes, what is that?
I think Jada's got us next to a bomb.
Jade?
I cannot tell you. I don't know.
She's going to spend her action moving as well up here. Not spending the full movement, but getting into the trenches as well so she can be covered. And we'll make that the end of her turn. Because we're in the third initiative round, you begin to see the orb itself begin to get brighter and slowly get dimmer as it seems to be doing that faster and faster. Jade, it is your turn. And you do see the orb beginning to do something different as it appears to be, just like I said, getting brighter and getting dimmer and repeating that over and over again as it's almost starting to just flash.
Can I make another history check to see what it is?
Absolutely.
Well, fuck.
You see, it just seems super, super familiar, but you just don't know from where.
Gosh. Yeah, because I don't feel like dying, really. I'll take a shot at this orc right here.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit with disadvantage.
I'm gonna make it steady aim since I haven't moved, so I'll just do a straight roll.
Straight roll. Okay. A 13 is going to hit.
Thank God. Let's see.
Dear
Total
God.
of
26 damage. Yeah. You've loosed your crossbow bolt just right through the head, killing him.
Yeah, I just like reload and get back down, and I'm like, I don't know where to go. I just know that I'm supposed. I don't remember this part very well. I was just this is the end of my turn.
All right, next is Brillow. I have your rat next to you, Brillow.
Brillow's just gonna send the rat first.
What'd you say? You were really quiet there.
Sorry, I'm gonna have the rat go first.
Okay, where are you sending it?
Here.
All right, you're sending the rat through. No one's really suspecting anything of it, so no one's targeting it or anything. But it gets to the end of the trenches. So if you use his eyes, you can actually see down into the trenches and see where many of the orcs are.
Sorry. Can you say that one more time? My head.
Oh, you're good. I said you bring your rat to the edge of the trenches, and through the rat's eyes, you can see where many of the orcs are within them.
There's a couple of orcs up ahead. We're going through them, right? Jade?
Sorry. Repeat. I'm a little brain not work.
There's a lot of orcs up there. Are we
Yeah.
fighting them to get out, or are we just trying to go through them?
I mean, they're not gonna let us pass. We're gonna have to, fight through them.
All right, Brillow, what are you gonna do?
Oh, sorry. I thought that I said it in my head. I didn't say it out loud. I'm gonna just
I have that too sometimes, man. Don't worry.
I'm gonna follow the path of my rat, and that's 20. And step right here,
Okay.
and I end my turn.
As you step in, there is an orc right across the trenches from you. And you hear it yell out, "Enemy!" Gareth, it's your turn.
Gareth is going to make a beeline 30 feet. And I'm going to cast, which will probably break my invisibility at this point, because I don't have subtle spell. Detect magic, which will give me a 30-foot sphere around me.
All right, so yeah, presence within 30 feet of you. So this thing would just barely be within range. You sense magic in this way. Yeah, so with your detect magic, you can sense. Give me 1 second. You can sense evocation magic around the glowing orb.
and I don't have dispel magic. Son of a bitch. All right. Can I go prone?
Technically, yeah. Yeah, you can go
Okay.
prone.
I'm gonna go prone, and that'll end my turn.
Gareth is now prone. Irkbluz, you're up.
Okay. So he's trying to get to where the rest of the group is, so I think he's just going to try and bypass all this fighting here. And, yeah, use his action to dash all the way up there. I believe there. Does that put him once again within the sights of the humans all the way down at the bottom, or are they? Or is he like?
They are
out of
technically.
range?
You're technically out of range. You may be in disadvantage range for some of them. The other orcs
Sure.
see you, but you being an orc, they will more than likely not fire upon you.
That's fine. Okay.
You also see the large glowing orb now.
I think he would see that. Call out to Jade. We need to smash this thing, or what?
I don't know. Everyone keeps asking me. I don't remember.
Memory.
I know, but I don't remember.
Twist this. As he'll kind of just. I mean, yeah, that's all I can do. He can't move anywhere else. He's not in range. I mean,
Linnea time.
you can throw a javelin at it.
Do you actually? No, you used your action to.
No. You're right. He can do that next turn.
I was gonna say, yeah, you can do it next turn.
Or I
Linnea,
could action search.
Linnea looks at. Do you want action surge?
No, nothing
Okay.
that.
Linnea looks at you, Jade. Says, "Jade, hop on."
Okay.
You get onto Linnea's back, and she says, "We're never speaking of this again, okay?"
Yeah, definitely.
And she's going to move with you on her back. That's it.
Okay.
So you were there. So that's 5. You gotta climb out. Makes it another 20 for her. So that makes it 25, 30, 35, 40. You jump down into the trenches with Brillow. As she sees an orc off in the distance. And she's going to throw her spear at the orc. This is also the chance for you guys to try out the whole riding a mount, steady aim kind of thing.
Yeah. That could be fun.
Linnea's going to be upset that they weren't here to actually try this moment.
I know.
Spear roll. That's absolutely going to hit. That's a 25. With 6 damage. As Linnea throws her spear. It hits this orc very badly, wounding it. This is the one that just called out to all the other orcs. As it is now grabbing onto the spear that's within its shoulder. Linnea's going to go ahead and actually add on a smite to that. Let me go ahead. Let me see. Actions. Oh, where's the smite? Oh, right. No, it's just spell slots.
The smite bot.
yeah, you're gonna use a first level spell slot for smite. Smite bot. So we'll just do normal smite there then, and we get to actually try out the smite bot now. Yeah. Smite.
Hell yeah.
Adding an additional 15 damage to it.
Dang, that's a good smite.
So it's actually going to kill the orc, as the spear is going to pierce into its heart, as it struggles to pull it out and it falls down dead. That is going to be the end of Linnea's turn. Top of the initiative. The orb goes from flashing very fast, boom, 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 and then just completely goes dim. This orb then pretty much pops like a bubble. Gareth, you realize this was a wall of force and it was containing something.
Oh no.
It was a bomb.
Jade,
No.
you remember this. This is the culmination of the work that you and Reisveld worked together on. This chemical weapon specifically meant to take out orcs. This orange gas begins to fill the battlefield as any orc within the gas begins to have their skin burn from their bodies, and they slowly begin to die.
What?
This was the culmination of you and Reisfeld's work.
Yeah.
It is your turn, Jade.
Fuck, now all I think about is Irk.
Is Irk in the gas?
Urk is not in the
Irk's
gas.
the-
Okay. I have a plan.
I have literally every time like something insane happens, Gareth is like, "No worries, I have a plan." Just, I love it so much.
No worries, guys. That was.
Brillow has a plan.
No worries, guys. Brillow has a plan. I can. It's not gonna move. The gas is not gonna move towards our lines, right?
It's gonna depend on which way the wind is blowing.
Which way the wind?
Whichever way the wind blows.
Let's find out. North, south, east, or west? 1, 2, 3, or 4? It's blowing south, toward your
good.
allies.
Oh
Oh,
no. Okay, can I use Linnea's speed? The speed of Linnea?
Linnea used all of her movement. So you'll have to wait till Linnea's turn then.
Unless I like hop off.
If you hop off, you can use your own movement.
Yeah, I know.
So hold on a second. We're gonna see how fast this is moving. 1d20. I'm gonna round it up, so it's gonna be moving 5 feet per turn. Or yeah, so 5 feet per turn is the gas's movement speed.
Fuck. I mean, mainly I just want to, like, because if I get out of the memory, right, that doesn't necessarily guarantee that, like, everyone else does.
So
You gotta
far,
try.
like, so far, I'd like to point out that every time that a memory is complete, we all turn incorporeal simultaneously. Regardless of who's where, but I don't know. Might not be the case here.
But also, I don't know when this memory completes necessarily. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna get off Linnea. I'm going to dash for bonus action over to Irk. I'm gonna say to Irk, that gas over there, it will kill you. Do not breathe it in. Do not go over there. It's gonna start moving towards us, but Gareth can figure out a way, I'm sure, to keep, protect you from it. But you can't. You can't.
Gareth's help.
You listen to me, Irk. You will certifiably die if you go into that gas. Do you want to die?
No, Irk, no one die.
Then I know what Gareth's done. You're going to have to suck it up. If you want vengeance or revenge or anything like that, you have to be alive to do that. So accept it for now and get over it. All right?
Whatever. Doesn't kind of just brush Jade off. At this point, I would say, does Irk recognize the gas from Jade's memories the last time we were there? Okay, so Irk knows full well what this gas is and what it'll do.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm gonna take a pot shot at that orc, and that is at disadvantage.
You just turn around and zoom.
Yeah, just turn around and give her a shot here. It's a 14.
14 is gonna hit. And 25 damage.
5.
You just put another one right between the orc's eyes. Just bringing it down.
Thanks, Gareth. You're really making my point here. Stock it up.
Is that the end of your turn,
That's it.
Jade?
That's all I got. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab food.
Yeah, give me just a second as well. Be AFK.
Chaos reigns. Brillow lost his turn because he is pooping.
Taking a really bad shit.
I told him not to eat those expired nachos. Gareth, you're up.
Jade, do you remember what this gas is made of?
Actually, no, because I wasn't really the one developing it. Ricefeld was.
Sidebar. Brillow's in the bathroom for too long because he wouldn't eat his crust.
The crust is important fiber.
God.
Brutal.
All right.
Brutal.
Linnea, Brillow, since you're both not here, go prone!
They both immediately go prone.
As I'm going to use 4 charges of my staff and cast Wall of Flame right there.
Oh, goodness.
Wait, where's right? Oh no! Would I know if this is it's flammable gas? I don't think so.
I'm hoping it is.
Anything about it.
Wall of fire.
Yeah,
Let me
Gareth,
see.
what if it's a flammable gas?
That's
Shit!
what I'm hoping for.
I'm. Someone give me a. You know what, Jade? I'm gonna have you give me a D2 roll. I already know which one's gonna make it flammable, so we are gonna find out.
Is it like in one universe it is flammable and in the other it wasn't?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
DM,
okay.
3 or lower is a 1, 4 or higher is a 2.
You could just
The
roll D2.
Yeah, you could on the Discord you could roll a d2.
I already rolled a 6, so it's a 2.
Yeah. Okay. So then I know the answer. Wall of fire. So it
Yep.
is 1 foot thick, 60 feet long, and 20 feet high.
Yes, sir.
Gareth is arguably mercy killing the orcs.
If it's
But
flammable.
he is straight up killing Brillow and Linnea. Like, they're dead.
One side of the wall selected by when you cast a spell deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side of the wall.
This
Oh my god.
That is
side.
incredible. That is absolutely incredible. You said you're doing that from your staff?
Yes.
Yeah, wall of
That's
fire, 4 charges.
4 charges.
So that brings you down to 14 charges then?
Yes.
Dang. Okay. So you cast
And-
this wall of fire that just
And I get to,
and you
I
what?
get to choose what side, right?
Yeah, which side?
This side.
That's probably smart. That is- so this is
Because I'm
concent-
just outside of 10 feet.
yeah, this is concentration up to a minute. You start up the wall of fire as it extends up. Jade, Irk, Gareth, you guys watch as the fire rises. And then the gas that surrounds the fire immediately begins to burst into flame, creating an incredibly large
shit.
explosion. I need every person to give me a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm really good at these.
Oh, I'm gonna fail.
Oh, buddy.
7.
7. Urk only got a 13. All right, what about you, Jade? What'd you get?
My thing's not working, so 8.
There it is. 8. I'm gonna have to roll for Linnea and for Brillow as well.
I think they each get the +3 from Linnea's aura.
Yes. This is a strength saving throw. Which... Oh, I was looking at the wrong sheet. I was like, there's no way. Hers is a -3. I was looking at Gareth's sheet.
Actually, you know what?
That'd be crazy.
Oh, you know what? Nah.
Strength saving throw. So this +3. It's gonna be a 23 for Linnea. And then Brillow. Brillow never put his sheet on D&D Beyond, so I can't roll it there. But luckily, I have access to it this way. Save strength. That's a 2.
Yikes.
Yeah. So, Brillow's definitely gonna fail. All of you are gonna fail except for Linnea.
Oh, that's you know what, Gareth. It was a good plan.
I told you,
You know-
Plan A was
you know-
dangerous.
You know what? Just since Brillo's in the cloud, can I give him my session inspiration to redo the strength save?
You know what? Yeah. Save STR.
I'd hate for that to.
14.
If Brillo
14 is
DM,
better.
17 though with the aura.
Right, 17. So then a 17's gonna pass.
Okay, because I was about to say,
You're welcome, Brillo.
If you
You're not
kill
here, but you're
Brillo
welcome.
while he's shitting,
Why is that the story we're going with? But that's where he is.
That's what we're suspecting. I think he probably fell asleep.
I can use my reaction on my turn, right?
It depends on what the reaction is, because some of it's like if the enemy makes an attack, or
Chronal
it
shift.
would just depends. Chronal shift.
Yeah,
This-
that ability allows me to re-roll. Ability check, saving throw, attack roll.
Then yeah, you'd be able to.
Perfect. I'm gonna do it on myself.
All right.
Ten.
It's still not gonna make it.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, because chronal shift.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
there it
what?
is.
Fuck that. I'm adding boot of luck.
All right, roll a d10. We'll see what you add to it. Watch it be a 1.
Dear God.
You bastard. You chicks.
It's a 3.
Oh, no.
13.
You said the 14?
13.
13. Yeah, that's still gonna fail.
Fuck it.
Oh.
I should have drank a goddamn liquid luck.
So,
You say as you're hurtling backwards.
you 3 are going to be hurtled backwards. Not just backwards, though. Because the gas had begun to seep into the ground beneath you begins to erupt, launching you into the air.
Oh, shit.
Each of you are going to fly back at it in a diagonal direction, 150 feet. Because of the sheer size of the explosion.
150 feet?
150 feet.
Oh my
This
God.
can only end well?
So, give me 1 second. $150 feet.
Oh my God.
Which means, as you go back diagonally, when you reach the pinnacle, you basically arch. So about halfway at 75 feet, you begin to fall, which means you're going to hit the ground at 75 feet.
Oh my God.
And I believe that is a D6 per 10 feet, correct?
So
for fall damage?
7d6.
Yep, it would be 7d6.
Gareth, I'm quickly not loving this plan of yours.
I don't like this plan either.
That's 25 fall damage for each of you.
That's fine.
Okay,
It's
alright,
fine.
alright.
How much was the damage from the explosion?
You take no damage from the explosion as you weren't within the gas. Anyone who is
Alright,
within the
cool.
gas, on the other hand, 10d10 fire damage.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That does include Brillow and Linnea.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly do my 25 damage. Yeah, I'm on 8.
45
I-
hit points of fire damage.
Oh my God.
Straight up. That kills Brillo.
Because they were in the trenches. Nope, the gas would have gotten to them by then. So, HP Irk minus 25. That puts Irk at 24.
I subtracted my HP on
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond. Yeah, but because I was going to update. But yeah,
You're good. I did it on here as well, so you're also at 8.
it's fine. Yep.
HP Gareth minus 25. That puts Gareth at 13. And all of you guys are back at the other side of the map.
Oh no.
this is where it landed you guys. And this is where it landed Gareth.
Poor Urk.
But because of this, the gas is also gone now.
Or me. Hey, are all those orcs in the trenches just dead?
Yes, they are. They're all dead.
I would imagine so.
Linnea. Hopefully they don't look on you and be like, what's happening?
So they still up?
We're about to find out.
Yeah,
Is it
Linnea
minus
is.
45.
I swear, yeah, they.
Linnea's at 6 hit points.
That's enough to bring her and Brillow up. That's good.
Brillow. I think Brillow might be down.
Oh, they're super down.
Brillow only had 45 hit points.
Oh my god, that was Exacxies.
They had 40
Well,
at the start of the fight, so.
They did.
not my best plan.
You don't fucking say! Fuck.
Irkbluz, you're up. And
Oh my
all three of you
gosh.
guys are prone. And now that an orc has flown into quote-unquote enemy territory, there are going to be rifles pointed at each one of you.
Lovely. Okay, I guess
Everyone
we're
else's
using...
memory is very careful. Very much like, oh, let's save the village. Oh, let's just kill all these dudes attacking Urk's village. It's the one fucking.
Do you see what Linnea sent in free to post? Mild panic shant.
Yeah, it's accurate. Shit.
It is fine. We are fine.
I guess Urk is going to use half his movement to stand up, which leaves him with 7.5 feet of movement. And he's going to close the distance with this guy and make an attack.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Nothing to see here. DM, everything is fine. Why are you sending Gareth said boot?
That's gonna hit. And tell me how you kill him.
I imagine he's just standing there very confused that there's now suddenly an orc up in his face.
Who
And
flew
it's just-
into the battlefield.
who then proceeds to stand up, produce a warhammer. Who knew people were still using those in this world? And just bat like the whole top half of his torso just completely against the opposite wall. And his legs just kind of like fall in place.
All right. That's exactly what happens. This is not at all how this memory was supposed to go. In fact, you guys were supposed to be pretty close to done by now.
Jesus.
I'm guessing this was the potential TPK idea, Gareth.
Yeah, this
Yeah. Yeah, the other one,
Not
I
Gareth's
wasn't sure if it would work.
I think Urk's gonna see the other guy standing there. He's gonna whip out his javelin and attempt to throw it at that guy
All right. Roll
for
to
his
hit
second attack.
at disadvantage. No, just normal roll.
Cool. Is it 13 hit?
It's gonna hit.
Cool.
7 piercing. So he is still alive, but he's on the verge of death.
Beautiful. And I think across the entire battlefield, y'all just hear, "Fuck you, Gareth."
I deserve that.
As Urk gets his turn.
Oh God.
At least he admits it, right?
That was not the best solution for that. I do admit.
It's now Linnea's turn. Gareth, if you want to remove that 60-foot wall there. Oh no, actually, make me concentration check. We have to see if it remains.
Yeah. I took 25 points of damage, so it's half of that, so 13.
Yes, because it would be a DC 10 or a 13, whatever's higher. So yeah, you have to do 13. Let's see. Con check.
Oh yeah, it's still there.
Let me see. 18. Wow, good roll. Yeah, so that wall of fire is still there. Linnea looks over to Brillow and be like, Brillow? As I believe Linnea at this point would probably cast Lay on Hands. Or use her Lay on Hands to try to save Brillow, who's currently dying.
Yeah, I just figured she'd do
The thing is, I have to see if she has Lay on Hands or if she used it all.
Oh, that's a good point.
Let me look, because I think she used it last time, and I don't think she regains it on a short rest.
Yeah, that's...
Based on her character sheet, she has 30 points.
Lay on Hands, yeah, she has 30 points. It doesn't say she's used any of it unless she is, like, keeping count the other way, having it at 0 and then going up. Because I don't know how some of you do it. It doesn't say she's used any of it on my end, so that means we're going to go ahead and...
We can also just ask them in the chat if they're at least active and free to post.
I believe they're charging their phone, so they may not be currently active. I'm just going to assume for the sake of Brillow. We're going to go ahead and... as an action, you touch a creature and restore any number of hit points in the pool, or 5 hit points to either cure a disease or neutral. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and restore 5 hit points. We're going to confirm that. Brillow is now going to have 5 hit points.
I didn't mean to do that.
Wow, you're attacking everybody now, huh?
I was just trying to look at the abilities.
This is absolutely insane.
As Brillow is stabilized, Linnea then picks up Brillow and begins to run. 5, 10, 15, 20. All of the movement's going to be just to get on top of this right here. As it takes 20 feet of movement for Linnea to get out of a 5-foot trench.
Ugh.
Those centaur climbing speeds.
That's pretty brutal.
All right. That's going to be the end of Linnea's turn. Jade, you're up. Now remember, these are your this is your regimen. Like, these are the people that you know. So you may be able to persuade them, potentially, but it would be up to you.
Oh, fuck. Right. So I get up, so that's half my movement.
Right.
Shh. Fuck. Shoot this guy.
All right. Roll to hit.
It's a 13.
13's gonna hit.
Oh yay!
Which guy
We'll
are you
ignore
hitting?
sneak attack. So it's 13 points of damage. Ignore
And-
the sneak attack.
And which
doesn't
one are you
proc.
hitting?
This guy.
Okay. Oh
It
yeah.
wouldn't
You
proc because he would definitely know I'm there, and
yeah.
no one's within 5 feet.
tell me how you kill this guy. This is the guy that has a spear in him right now from Irkbluz.
Oh, this guy's got a spear in him.
Yep.
I just put him out of his misery. I don't really like register where I'm shooting. I just shoot and like turn.
When you shoot, one of your allies is going to see you do this. They're gonna point to you and yell out, "Traitor!"
Yeah, that's about right. And then we're just gonna book it, I think.
You're like, you know what? We're running now.
45 feet, just like 5, 10, 15. I think that is probably 40 feet.
Yeah, with jumping in and out of the.
Yeah,
in and out of everything.
and then I'll just move like 5 feet there. That's the turn.
30, 35. So I would say where you're at there is probably about 35 feet, so you can move one more square. But the square, you can't move out of the trench because you're at 35.
Well, I have 45 feet of move.
Okay, well then, yeah, you'd be able to get out of the trench if you wanted.
Yeah.
So you could
Not
move
sure I
right
wanna do that.
here. If you
Yeah, I think I'll move just here
want. Okay. That works.
because
then.
I just want to get in preparation to book it, right?
Yeah. I think that makes
Yeah.
absolute sense.
Do you guys see this little like torch over here?
Oh, my bad. I forgot to delete that.
It's all good, DM. I just liked it. I just thought I'd maybe,
Thought it was just a nice little gesture.
why not?
All right. Yeah, it's Brillow's turn then. Let me go ahead and move everything back over to Brillow. There we go. So Brillow has come to and he's like,
What? What's going on? She's like, oh god.
he has lost his fire squirrel because he lost concentration. So I would say for his turn, I don't really have his like sheet or anything to look at. So we're gonna say he's just screaming. We're gonna say he's just screaming for his turn. And he's gonna take the dodge action. Gareth, you're up.
They seem more concerned about Jade than they do me, correct?
Currently, they say Jade's a traitor, but all of you are basically within sight. I think this is the worst situation you guys have been put in thus far.
Yeah.
It doesn't help with what I did.
Yeah, sure doesn't.
I wasn't expecting that outcome.
No, yeah, that's real.
All right, so I'm gonna move 10 feet to there. I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step to there.
Do you have another Misty Step?
That's my last second level spot.
Okay, I was about to say, I think you had 2 and you already used 1.
And
Oof.
now I'm going to continue to run.
No, you only have one Misty Step.
Well, I can use Misty Step as my Fey Touch, but I can also use it as a spell slot.
Oh. Oh, you, can you?
Yes.
It looks
I
like
think that was
it's-
how we stole all the platinum from Lady Starfall originally. He like triple Misty stepped out of there or something.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I'm looking at your sheet and I only see Misty Step as the Fey Touched
Yeah, it's under my spells
ability.
as well.
Oh, okay.
Second level.
Yeah, I see it. I just thought because it's the ability, you can only use it that one time, and you can't use it any more than that. But I guess it would make sense if it's under your second level slots that you could still use it as a spell. No, that I think that makes sense.
Yeah, once per long rest you can.
Oh yeah, so
cast-
that was your last one then, because that was your last second level spell slot.
Yeah, that's my last Misty Step. I blow myself back another 150 feet up the clock.
Oh god. Well, don't do that then. And you said that's the end of your turn?
Well, that's the rest of that movement. I can still action dash, correct? Move an extra 30 feet.
Misty Step on its own
It's
is
a
a
bonus
bonus
action.
action. Yeah. So then,
One.
let's see, yeah, bonus action. And the feature itself doesn't take a bonus action, does it?
No.
You learn Misty Step at first level, so once per long rest, you can use each of these spells without expending a spell slot. You can also cast these spells using the slot appropriate level. Yeah, the spell casting ability is available. I think that still takes your bonus action.
Okay.
Does it not?
Perfect. So then I will run the hell over here.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. That'll be the end of your turn then. Gareth is just booking it. He pulls up his robe and he's running with his socks and sandals like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
No, he's got those like thigh-high boots on.
Yeah.
He put his Crocs in
Yeah, he's
sports
got the
mode.
thigh-high heel boots on, and he's like, shit.
White leather now. White leather.
Yeah, it was what.
Good thing Jade's got her light up Skechers. That'll make her much faster.
I got my light-up Velcro Skechers. Damn, don't have to worry about tripping on my laces.
And Irk put his Crocs in the sports mode, so he's good.
It is
Oh,
correct.
100%.
Yeah, I love how we all have fucking shoes for the characters, like, to match their personalities.
All right, Irk, what are you doing?
Right, so
This guy's been put out of his misery. And your spear is currently in that guy still.
so here's the thing. For the purposes of especially again for movement, but especially consider everything that's been down in the last few sessions, and also like in the last 20 seconds. Can Irk consider Gareth an enemy for the aggressive trait?
You know what? Yes, I will allow
That
it.
fucking tracks.
I think just, I mean, because here's the thing. Here's what I'll say. In the spirit of that, if he does catch up to Gareth somehow and get his hands on him, he is going to, like, beat the shit out of him. So, I like,
Gareth,
if
Gareth
that
is running
happens,
from
I
3
will-
separate enemies currently.
You just hear, Waychild! And Gareth, or not Gareth, goddammit, Irkbluz.
Oh, goodness.
Irk is going to attempt to follow the rest of the pack there. Now, here's a question: Can I try to vault across this 5-foot gap between trenches here?
I
'Cause it looks like I'm kind of.
I believe jumping's an action. Give me a second.
Is it okay?
I'm going to see, because I know there's like jumping is not an action in D&D. Said jumping is considered a movement. A character can choose to jump before, during, or after an action in a D&D game. Characters can high jump or long jump on their turn. They can also make a running or standing jump. Jump action, you attempt to leap more than 5 feet. Technically, all you need to do is declare that your intention to jump upwards as high as you can. Okay, so I guess it doesn't require an action. I always assumed that it required, like, some kind of roll. Let me see.
Oh.
So, long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half the distance. Either way,
Okay.
each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement.
Okay.
Okay, so you can just jump with your normal movement then.
So it is as if I'm just walking across that square unimpeded if I'm not getting a running start. As long as it's under 5 feet, right?
Looks like it. It says this rule assumes that the height or the jump doesn't matter, such as a jump across a stream or a chasm, which this would be considered an easy jump. At your GM's option, you must succeed a athletics check to clear to clear a low obstacle, no taller than a quarter of the jump distance, such as hedge or a low wall. Otherwise, you hit. When you land in difficult terrain, you must succeed a dexterity acrobatics check to land on your feet. Otherwise, you land prone. So I would say because these are only like 5 feet apart, you won't need to roll athletics to jump over to the other one, as it would be your normal movement. But once you get to the sandbags or the spikes, that is considered difficult terrain. So you'd need an acrobatics if you get close to those.
Okay. Good to know. In that case, then Irk will jump across here. So that's 5.
Yeah, that's good to know. I did not know that's what it was for jumping.
Okay. So that's
that would be 10
feet of movement
for
you
you.
get there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then that's...
And you said you're
50.
counting Gareth as your enemy.
Yep.
So does that mean that you could move, action dash, and then bonus action use your orcish thing and move another 15?
Correct, it does. So there's another 5.
Using 3 sets of actions, you can move as far as Jade can on a normal move.
5, 10, 15. So to jump to this sandbag here,
that
would be
that's
acrobatics.
counted as landing on difficult terrain, so it would need an acrobatics check to not fall prone.
Shit. Okay.
It says all you need to do is get a 10.
Okay. Easy enough. But not for me, apparently.
Easy enough. So then, as you land on those sandbags, you do fall prone.
You know what? I'll say I use.
Are you using your inspiration or a luck point?
Yeah, we need to do Boon of Luck, so that's D10, right?
Yeah, it would be a D10, and you add it to the roll.
Just needs to be. You gotta
That's a 9.
You gotta be shitting me! Oh my god. Okay. If I fall prone there, then that what?
That would technically be the end of your turn, I believe.
So I can't use my dash or at least half my dash to get up.
You already jumped 10 feet. So you're already
right,
over half of your dash.
Okay, because I thought it was I used my movement and then I used my bonus action to get a little bit further, and then I can use my action dash to. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that then, and then you'd be able
stand up and move
you wouldn't be able to move anywhere though, because you're in difficult terrain.
Okay.
So you would use your movement to stand up, pretty much.
Let's see. What if I action surge and double dash?
Go for it then.
So that'll allow me to stand and move
Another 15 feet. So, but
So-
because you're in, so you'd be able to move
So-
2 squares.
27.5. Or not.
7.5.
Or sorry, yeah.
So you'd be able to move 1 square.
22. Right, because if standing up takes half my action, that leaves me at 7.5. It gets kind of weird with like half speeds.
Yeah.
But and then with the second dash, that's another 15 feet. So for a total of 22.5
So
feet
then
of
you can
movement
move,
once I'm stood.
since it's already half anyway, 7.5, 14. I would say you could probably move about 2 squares then.
T squares. Brilliant.
Just because it's like halving a lot of that.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. All right, he's gonna try to get to over here.
Jade, you're watching just like climb over these wooden spikes and through the sandbags as he's got this bloodlust out for Gareth right now.
He's like frothing at the mouth. His exhaustion threatening to overtake him.
Super normal.
It is Linnea's turn. I'm going to have
That's
Linnea make
average.
me some dexterity saving throws as the orcs are firing upon her.
Didn't they all die?
Oh, wait, you're right. The orcs are dead. Yeah, never mind. So she's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. She makes it out across everything into the forest. What did you just send, Gareth? It's Gareth running from Irk. Oh, I love that. But she makes it into the forest. And she just keeps running.
That's what we were supposed to do this whole time.
Jade, you're up.
You're so dead. I'm literally. So this is my plan, right? Action, bonus action. Dash. 10.
So you're going to move,
20,
action to move, and then bonus action
30,
dash.
35, 40, 45, 50. 55, 60. 65, 70.
Dear Lord. Jade is just
75,
sprinting.
85, 90.
Right on the edge of the chasm.
That's my turn, guys.
That was a massive
I'm-
amount of movement.
So are those guys
uh,
wiped out as well, or no? 'Cause they were in the chasm.
They're in there, but the explosion didn't reach to them, and the gas didn't get to them yet either. So the
Gotcha.
guys
Okay.
down there are still fighting. Gareth, you're
all
up.
they know is shit went down.
Yeah.
Going down into the chasm, is that extra movement?
No, going down into the chasm is not extra movement. Climbing out of the chasm is.
There we go. Gareth has dashed his way all the way the fuck up there.
What's your okay, so cuz you'd be jumping that with a running start. What did it say? A long jump.
Oh, I'm running under the.
Oh, you're running under
Bridge.
the bridge. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I didn't know if you were going on the bridge. Okay. So that works just as well. Gareth's like, what's Gareth saying as he's running?
Follow me! I have another plan! Not as dangerous this time!
Gareth, I hate to say this. I don't trust you right now.
Irk, you're up.
Neither do I!
Um,
Also,
Picking his way
damn,
to
those
the
beats are
spikes.
killing it.
So that's another 10, 15. I guess you can still see Gareth out of the corner of his eye, so he's gonna keep going towards him. It's another 5, 10, 15. And then he's got his dash, which is another 5, 10, 15 behind this. Oh. Or I guess there's more behind the rock.
Yeah.
So give himself a little cover.
Irk is just frothing at the mouth right now.
I will kill you.
Linnea continues to run. You guys don't know what's going on with Linnea. Jade, you're up. Jade, when you look back, you noticed all of the allies back here are moving.
Mm-hmm.
They've been given the signal, and you can hear them starting to say, Ricefield has done it! We can move in! The orcs are being eliminated!
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. I'm just gonna be like, keep booking it. We're gonna do the same thing as last turn. Well, I'll do my bonus action first. So I'll bonus action dash and I'll save my action just in case. But 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60. Alright, what was the news down here, DM?
What was what?
How was the news down here? Still
Uh,
fighting, or?
They're still fighting, but the orcs are looking really, really beat up. They're definitely on the verge of losing.
Okay. Action dash. Fuck. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
You're now in trenches.
35, 30. Yeah, because I just realized I went a little too far. But this is where it'd be, right here.
Okay.
That's the turn. I'm gonna keep trying to eat food, but it's really hard right now.
In game or out of game?
Out of game. Not in game. What am I gonna be eating?
Rations.
Oh yeah, just like got like a piece of bread. Oh,
Gareth,
pulls out a
you're
Cliff
up.
Bar.
right now.
Pulls out a Cliff Bar. All right, where you going, Gareth?
I will cast. I will move to here. That's 25 feet. And with my staff, I will cast Pass Wall.
Oh my goodness.
So I can go casting a door here, which will lead me to here.
Okay. Pass wall brings you down to 9 charges.
Yes, it does.
Oh, goodness. Your choice. Let's see, it's a wooden plaster stone surface. Yeah, that's just straight up, just like an instant cave.
Yep.
So then, you said you're passing. Do you have the movement to pass through the pass wall?
I do not. I have 5 feet to get into it.
Okay, so you'll be able to do it next turn then to pass all the way
Yeah.
through.
That's all the way through.
All right. Well then, whose turn is next? I wonder. Oh, look at that! It's Irk's.
Oh boy. So he's heard the.
You remember you
soldiers.
have sauce on you.
Shit. He's gonna
Oh, wait.
he's gonna file that away in the back of his brain.
Okay.
Okay. You can hear the guards coming up from the trenches behind him, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess. I mean, I think I was literally in this exact spot and I made this exact movement, like, not that long ago. Full deja vu, but he's gonna take the dodge action, following sort of the path that Gareth took, down into this ravine. He's going to move 30 feet and slide down the embankment once again next to this dead orc. So this is action, bonus action, and movement.
All right. I'm going to have them roll to hit you.
Cool. At disadvantage.
There it goes.
Er.
That is a
Oh, thank God.
good thing it was at disadvantage because they would have had a natural 20.
Yeah, no, none of that here. I mean, it still wouldn't have done crit damage, but certainly would have hit.
Yeah, so 14 is going to miss.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Go ahead and
Does
skip
the
them.
orc that was fighting the guy who told him last time to fight the humans, does he see him slide down the same embankment from the same direction again?
As you slide down, you're going to look and notice all but 2 of the orcs are dead.
Oh shit.
So which means as you slide down, these 2 guards turn their eyes on you. Jade, you're up.
Oh boy.
This mac and cheese really be hitting different. Booking it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
That would be 45 because you took an extra 5 feet of movement to get out of the cavern, or get out of the trench. So you'd be at 55
right.
currently.
60.
60.
See, you still got an action.
You said you still have an
I don't
action?
think any. Yeah, I still do have an action.
Do you want to use it to escape into the woods because you're on the edge?
Yeah.
As you cross your path into the woods, Irkbluz, you put your hands up slowly as they point their rifles at you, and they fire. As you become completely incorporeal, and the bullets pass through you. Gareth, you
Yeah,
also
but-
become incorporeal. Everyone else becomes incorporeal. Let me go ahead and switch up the music a little bit here.
The what the fuck?
That was hairy.
That was,
incredibly hairy for no reason.
dude. I have to work in the morning tomorrow. I have the opening shift. This is gonna stress me out. Now
As
I
a-
have to go and build minis to calm down.
As everyone becomes incorporeal, you all see how the memory is playing out. Jade is running through the forest as fast as she possibly can. Bullets flying around, but you hear the cheers of victory from everybody as the orcs are burning from the outside in from this gas. Jade, as you're just running through the forest, what's going through your mind and what are you thinking? This is the version of you that had just escaped in the middle of the night.
The prevalent thought is the prevalent emotion is shame and regret and basically feeling unworthy of everything. Because this is like what her whole life was before she was in the penal legion. She was a thief and like helping Reisfeld. So she just feels like horrible, to put it lightly, as an understatement. There's no part of her that feels like anyone or anything could like excuse her or like release her from the crimes she feels she's guilty of.
As these feelings and memories are just flowing through your mind once again, you're seeing yourself go through this. And as that version of you begins to cry and wipe away tears, you notice she's not noticing where she's going. And then runs directly into a tree branch that seems to have caused a pretty big wound to her head as she holds it and seems woozy and falls into a gap through one of the trees in the forest. And a light blue light envelops her as she completely disappears. The garrison eventually catches up, and when they begin to look around for you, they say, "There's no sign of her, Mr. Resfield." As I'm going to go ahead and pull up his token. Hold on.
What?
Move in. I'm going to put it near you. As he walks through the woods, you see a man wearing a plague doctor's mask who just approaches. He's breathing through it, and you hear him muffled say, "There's no need to worry. I believe I know where she has gone." As he reaches to take off his plague doctor's mask. Let me go ahead and put out the token now. Is that the right one? Yep. You see him. He takes off his mask, his long gray beard coming out from it, and the gray hair. He pulls out a pipe and begins to smoke it. He says, "It was all a part of the plan to get her where she needed to go next. Everything is now falling into place. I will see you soon, Swiftfoot. Very soon." As you all wake up from this memory, as the light envelops you and you're back in the room.
You have completed your trials. Please ascend to the main room.
As you hear a final door open and these wooden spiral stairs are ready for you to climb once again.
Can we take a short rest?
If you want, but there is no more fighting.
Okay. Alright.
I'm
Take the word
gonna
for it.
go over and tend to Brillow's wounds.
He says,
What the heck just happened?
I'm not gonna respond. Let's see. 7 plus 6, so 13.
13 hit
HP
points
to
restored to Brillow.
Hello?
Mhm.
Hey, Brillow's back.
Oh, what happened there, man?
Did you get stuck?
I'm not gonna lie. I
sat down for a second, and
And he fell asleep.
yeah.
I called it.
It's okay, man.
Linnea
It's
will be
okay.
home in 10
We
minutes.
had a feeling.
Linnea's gonna be home in 10 minutes, but we're not gonna be on in 10 minutes.
Damn it! I lost the bet. I thought he fell in.
You're good, Brillo. You guys have just completed Jade's memory after Gareth sent pretty much everyone back to the beginning.
After, right, yeah. So Gareth exploded the gas. Oh, sorry, you weren't even there for that. What was the last thing you remember?
We took our 5-minute break. I sat down, and it went longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine, dude.
Yeah, you're good. You're currently taking a short rest before you ascend to the top of the tower to claim your reward.
Ah.
So everyone can go ahead and give themselves a short rest.
Oh shit! I got hit.
You got downed,
Oh.
Yep.
but
Yeah,
Linnea brought you back up, and then
It wasn't my fault,
yeah.
I swear.
It
That's what the
actually
last guy said.
It was Garrett's fault.
All right. This is the final floor.
So you finished the final floor. At the very top is just your reward now.
If anybody would like to partake in some great berries.
I know Irk definitely would. How many do you got on you?
Just say more than one.
Just to get back to full, I think you would need
555.
Yeah. Oh, okay. How many would that be?
Okay.
Anyone want to do a little RP during this short rest?
I'm not talking. Yeah, Jade's like in the trauma.
In the trauma, and now you know Resfield wanted you in this world.
Yeah, I don't. All of it's bad, man. Jade's been through a lot. She's not up for it. She's not talking.
And what I sent earlier, because I know Irk asked a question earlier that I sent outside of the stream. I also sent a few of you some emblems with a high enough history check, so either from Gareth, Irk, or Jade, you may learn something about that emblem that you have seen.
Oh, come on, man.
The emblem that was on the soldiers in Irk's village, or the ones that we just saw?
Soldiers in Irk's village.
Oh, okay. So
That
roll
was-
history, you said?
Yeah, it'd be history.
One?
Yeah, I gotta roll disadvantage. Bit.
Irk just sees bad people.
Yeah.
Irk didn't care. It's like, they're all bad.
Mama.
That's also a 1. That's 2 1s. Gareth got a 10. At least something.
One of Gareth's heels broke off. He's really roughing it.
Makes sense.
Dear Lord.
Oof.
Gareth, you'll be the only one to
Wait,
recognize
session
this
inspiration. Session inspiration to Gareth.
Okay.
Ah, yes, and 1, 2, Jade. We'll trade.
Oh.
All right, both of you make a history check.
It's 11.
And you know what? You know what? Since I never used my session inspiration that I got from last session, I'm
You're
just
gonna use the one on yourself.
Yeah.
It's an 18
Hey.
then. All right. Now all three of you actually pass.
Sweet.
So
also, you can have those berries.
you said half of those berries.
No, you can have the berries that you wanted.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was eating the great berries to get back to full health. Do I have to roll a con save for that, I think?
So, Jade, when you were all in Irk's memories, the soldiers that were attacking Irk's village, their crest seemed strangely familiar, but you just weren't sure what it is. As you discuss with the others, and they begin to talk about the crests from their homeworlds, you realize the crest that you saw within Irk's village is very, very similar to the Imperial Protectorate of Arsveld. Is it Arsveld or Asphalt?
I have to look at it again. Hold on.
Because it's like ARS.
Yeah, it's Arsfault.
Yeah, so
Right.
Arsvalt. The
Sounds
symbol
like a shitty
itself
place to live.
seems... The symbol that was in Irk's memory seems to be a combination of the Imperial Protectorate's sigil and the sigil of that world. Gareth, because of your high history check as well as Irk's, you will remember that the kingdom of your world had made a military pact with another nation, according to them, and had formed a military front to wipe out the orcs. So you will see, hold on, that they formed the Turtland Protectorate Unification, which is what I sent earlier in the free to post. Which means you three can put 2 and 2 together.
We're all from the same world.
Is that what that means?
Either that, or somehow the militaries have been able to come into contact and they were able to help each other out under a unified goal.
Across worlds or across dimensions?
If you're all
Or
supposed to be
planes of
from
existence.
different worlds, and you've all been sent here by a group of people, who's to say they weren't able to bring in another military to join them? That would be for you
Well,
all
my brain hurts.
to figure out. So everyone good and short rested up?
Yes. Do I have to roll a constitution save for eating 17 great berries?
Yes, absolutely, you do.
Okay.
You get +3.
Cool. 30, 20. If I'm standing next to Linnea.
Oh, Brillow gone.
Oh no!
Dirty 20, you're able to keep him down.
Looks good.
I can take it. After like the 13th one, he's like, I can take it. Nom nom nom. I can take it. Nom nom nom. I can take it.
I can take it.
It's just like, I think Brillow's doing something, but he left the call.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figured he probably have to go sleep.
So
Yeah.
let me see.
Or always typing.
My internet went
went
out. Oof.
Ah.
So then, would everyone like to begin to ascend the tower? Or is there a little more you would like to do?
I'm ready to ascend, but I think it's just worth mentioning that the whole tiff between Irk and Gareth currently, like, I think, like, since the fight ended and, you know, his adrenaline's gone down, Irk is not, like, going to kill Gareth, like, on the spot right now, but he is still
You're also full of
eyeing
great
him very
berries.
warily. Yeah, that too.
You're very sluggish. Irk will
Just glaring at him while stuffing great
punch
berries
you.
in his mouth.
Once he takes a nap.
He'll punch you tomorrow.
Facts.
So then I guess you guys will begin to ascend the spiral stairs.
Yeah, I guess.
I think you guys are trying to wait for Linnea if Linnea's gonna actually hop on. Gotta give him that
We'll
tiny bit of
see.
RP. Just a tiny bit.
Just a little taste.
As you all ascend the stairs, you see that there are windows within the top of this tower. You actually see the moon high in the sky shining through the windows with everyone that you pass. You have been in this tower for quite some time. When you finally reach the top, you hear that voice you've been hearing all along speak out to you. You see this creature standing in front of a large telescope. Turns around at you with his one big eye, and he says,
You have passed all of my trials. Congratulations.
as he begins to slowly approach each one of you. This creature is a Nothic.
I apologize for the trauma, as I've had to delve into each of your minds to create a trial suited for each one of you.
Everyone is now silent.
I think it's just it's just a point of exhaustion, or not like a literal mechanical point, but it's just like I feel like, I don't know if I'm speaking for everyone here, but I know Irk is like, we've just done all of those rooms consecutively, and so there's just this limit of like I'm just tired. Like,
No, that makes sense.
you know, he's got very little left in him.
I don't want to but like it's a similar, like Jade just went through her most traumatic memory.
I get it. They're
Really
all
hard.
just like deadpan looking at him like, why?
Yeah, no shit, you took us through our most traumatic memories, dude. Like,
Like our eyes just glazed over. It's like it's over.
Yeah. He begins to basically tell a story. It's up to your characters whether you actually listen or not. But he just is,
I was once a wizard king searching for godlike knowledge. Unfortunately, I found it, and it twisted my form, and now I am forced to run these trials. Until a group like your own, will conquer their darkest past or worst fears. Because of this, you have gained access to what I once sought, but am no longer allowed to obtain.
As he goes over to the model of the universe, and you see it begin to spin and the machinery begin to grind against each other. As you can tell, this hasn't moved in a very long time. As it begins to spin, it gets faster and faster, and you see a small light point inside of this globe, and then you see a piece of paper pop out from underneath it, and he hands Irkbluz the paper.
The sword's location is in the grave of its original holder. Head west to the mountains, and within Tridal ruins, you will find the God Killer sword.
And so that he hands Irk, it's a map. I'm assuming.
Yes, it is very similar to the world map, but it focuses in on the Tridal ruins and lets you know that that is where the God Killer sword is. But it tells you to be cautious, as the dead does not wish to part from their items so calmly.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just writing this down.
And what else can we expect?
Let me see.
Unfortunately for all of you, when you do go to the God Killer sword, you will expect more trials, though they will not be as intense or horrible as the ones you have gone through today. These trials will be set by the original holder on what they believe is what makes a true hero.
So the sword isn't here? I thought the sword was here.
Unfortunately, no. I only hold the knowledge of its location.
Just start crying.
Valid reaction.
I was about to say, you guys knew that going through this tower, it wasn't here, that you were just getting the knowledge of where it's located.
Yeah, well, Jade forgot about that part. And I think that's fair.
Oh man.
He says,
To be honest, I forgot about that too.
he says,
I apologize, but I must ask you all to please leave now.
as he points to the door. And the door over here opens up.
Can we get like a snack or something? Just like some money, please.
He goes over to the model of the universe as it spins around very violently. And out from it pops out 5 little fruit cups filled with orange slices. He brings it over and gives each one of you a small cup of orange slices.
I'm gonna take it without complaint and start going to the door while eating it.
Irk's gonna take his and toss it behind his shoulder. Irk learned not to take food from strangers.
Also, the model of the universe can produce fruit cups.
Well, yeah.
Let that sink in.
Let that
course.
sink
I love
in.
it.
Let that sink in.
So, should I assume that everyone then heads to the door and leaves, unless Gareth would like to ask a question?
Sorry, Gareth was filling his face.
Nom nom nom.
No, it's okay, Gareth. I was filling my face. In game and out of game.
He just snidely remarks as he heads for the door. All-knowing creature. And yet he doesn't know that I don't eat. Interesting.
That is snide. And then each
Oh, it's
one of
Brillow.
you.
He's back.
Welcome back, Brillow. Each one of you leaves through the door. And as you step out, you realize you're on the first floor of the tower. And the door shuts behind you.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Congratulations. Each one of you are now level 7.
Bro, I was hoping
Yay.
you were going to say like level 8 or 9. I felt like we earned it, but I won't.
I mean, all you did was go through your traumatic past. That's all. Nothing new.
Collectively together.
You can have
Yeah,
an extra
so
level
now-
of trauma. That's what you
You,
get.
you can have an extra level of trauma. But all of you are now level 7.
I don't get it. I get evasion. I get
Ooh, I get-
evasion.
I
Which
get
is-
some good subclass features.
Evasion is still good. Any saving throw you make, if you pass, if you would take damage, you don't.
Yeah, I know. It's just. Oh wait, I get extra sneak attack die. Never mind. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Really nullifying damage? Nah. Whack shit. That extra D6? Yeah. Yeah, give me
Nullifying
that.
damage. Stupid.
Oh, Dragon's Breath that I dodged with my plus 47 to Dex? No damage for me.
That extra D6,
No damage.
though. Mm.
But me potentially rolling 8d6 plus 6? Oh, baby.
Well, I get to replace some runes. Let's go. And I unlock some new ones.
Who wants to be turned into a giant ape?
Guys, my next character is just gonna be a Skaven.
This is where we're
I'm
going to
tired
end
of
the
playing
session.
this like really emotional character. I'm just gonna be playing a Skaven. I'm gonna be a funny little rat guy. There's no problems.
So I do apologize. What did I miss?
Everything.
Basically,
warfare.
you guys met the thing at the top of the tower, which was a Nothic. And it was an old wizard king who used the sword for evil. He seeked godlike knowledge, found it, and it warped him. And now he's condemned to this tower for all eternity. Never allowed to possess the one thing that he truly desires, which was the sword. But he's able to give the knowledge of where the sword is located.
Which is like very cool and awesome, but like
But it was a lot to get to.
Yeah.
you just
So
starts crying.
Oh, man.
And now each of you get your long rest.
Cool.
Which
Yeah,
is a
I was
gonna do-
honestly saving my spell slots in case any of you guys went down.
I am gonna go because my mom just came in and was like, "Hey, there's a tornado warning." So
Oh, you should probably go and be safe.
yeah, that's because I'm in my room, right?
Mhm.
So
So many
yeah.
windows.
Be
Yeah.
safe then.
yeah, I will. It will be fine.
So you and
Urk's
Urk
already
should probably.
because he's in the. No, Urk's in the basement. He's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
Urk
God.
is
good.
sitting chilling.
Uh,
Sir.
Inspiration to Jade.
Yeah, thanks for the session. I
So,
will talk to you
inspiration
all
Jade,
later.
then. All right.
Yeah, that's my vote.
All right. See you guys.
See ya. So we got 2 for Jade. Gareth, who do you want to vote for?
I'm voting for Irk because he used his orc ability to chase me down to get away from the bad guys.
That is a pretty good
But
reason.
that was pretty fun.
But it looks like Jade's gonna get it, so Jade's gonna have the inspiration next time.
It's not quite as intuitive as blowing the entire party up with a wall of flame.
Now, listen, you did get rid of the gas, so you
I
learned
did.
that gas was flammable.
Okay.
But it did end badly.
Now,
Wait,
I want to discuss what my other plan was, and I didn't think it would work. I was
What
going to
would
use
that be?
telekinesis to kind of push away for us to get through the cloud.
Yeah,
I think
that
I touched the one.
probably wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, and that was plan B, and we already discussed plan B typically doesn't work.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
going
I
for-
mean, honestly, it definitely helped because otherwise Urk would have probably had to try to run through the gas in order
I don't
to
know.
escape.
Was that
I
Brillow?
thought that I put dust on my spell list. I'm not gonna lie. My idea was as soon as I saw the Cheetos cloud was to cast Gust behind Irk so that he could move faster if he wanted to, and to get rid of the part of the cloud.
I don't think
Yeah,
Gust
using
makes you
Gust.
move faster.
Oh,
It pushes anyone that's inside the spell in the
One
direction
medium or
that I
smaller creature. Oh, it has to make a strength saving throw or be pushed 5 feet away from you.
Yeah. If he would maybe choose to willingly fail, who knows? He just jumps, gives middle
allow
finger.
myself to be flung by
Gareth?
the wind. Okay.
I could
I
see
don't
that
remember
would
if
have
I
worked.
did that test.
Eking a little extra movement out of this.
It's a very good
I will
full
say
spell.
though, I don't think it would have moved the gas. Instead, you probably just would have forced him into the gas.
Well,
Well,
we
you
were
want
already.
to know? You want to know what the good
So-
news is now, though? I have a rune that gives me resistance to poison and advantage on saves against poison. So
Too bad it wasn't poison damage.
you're telling me the poison gas wasn't poison?
It wasn't poison gas. It was more like incendiary gas.
Oh,
It was more related to like mustard gas, if anything, but it like basically like almost did like an acid type damage to orcs, where if they got in contact with it or breathed it, they just kind of burned to death.
okay. So I would be curious to know what type of damage it was specifically, because I like if it's incendiary fire. Like I have fire
Yep.
resist. I have poison resist.
I would probably consider it more acid damage, if
acid.
anything.
Okay, that's cool. Just
Um,
in case, because I'm collecting resistances like they're Pokemon cards currently.
Gotta catch 'em all.
I had a friend in high school who said he wanted to catch them all, but it wasn't
So-
Pokemon. It was diseases.
What was the
Venereal
of like Jade's backstory memory?
You said what was Jade's backstory in memory?
Yeah, like how did that end up going? Like after the
Oh yeah,
incendiary
the
cloud?
Oh, so after the incendiary cloud went off, Gareth decided to cast Wall of Fire to try to like burn it away. You and Linnea were like up in front in the gas, so the gas caught fire, blew Irk, Gareth, and Jade back 150 feet, all the way back to the other end of the map, and then you and Linnea actually like passed the strength check, but took 10d10 fire damage, which is what downed you because it did 45 damage to you.
God damn.
Yeah, Linnea had 6 hit points left, so on her turn, she used some of her healing pool and gave you 5 hit points, which brought you back up, and then you guys escaped into the forest.
I'm just saying, y'all could have saved all that and just gave me a Scooby snack, Kappa.
Anyway, I'm gonna hop off here because it's 10:30 for me. And then Irk probably needs
course.
to at least get a little bit safer. I know you're in a
All right.
basement, but still.
Be safe, Eric.
Yeah, we'll do.
I will see each one of you next week with your new level 7 characters fully rested, and I guess you'll get to discuss where you're going next.
Oh yeah.
I actually looked at one of the past sessions, and you guys talked about that. After the tower, you guys were going to head to Shyland's Port because you were going to get a boat to take you either to Ragbar Island or Kotub.
Yeah, I think we're still kind of caught deciding on that.
Need to find that redhead too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We have something we need.
I definitely have to find that redhead.
Yeah, she was the one that was trading in animal skins to Lady Starfall. So.
Yep.
Yep. How
Alright,
about
how about you guys go?
All right. I will see each one of you next week.
All right,
Sounds
peace
good.
out.